What is poppin' peeps? It's your boy Jet back again, once again. And today we have a My Hero Academia anime review for episode 67 of 64, Fighting Fate. I'm about to turn on the one take Drake because I'm about to do this all in one take. There's gonna be no cutting up, and I'm gonna keep this short because I gotta get this uploaded soon. It's like, why not wait? I got work at 4 o'clock today, so I gotta get this out pretty quick. But if you haven't already, make sure you United States of smash that subscribe button, Detroit smash that like button, and then share and comment. But with that all being said, let's go and get into the review after that intro. Let's get it. So my overall review for this episode is that this is the season started off slow. It's building up. It's like, hey, welcome back. And then now 67 is like, yeah, we're about to get serious now. Because every time Overhaul shows up in an episode, it gets serious. And I was telling people that, the anime was kind of like, oh, typical shonen, very light shonen. Then after, with this Overhaul arc, it's going to get serious. It's about to get serious. People about to start dying left and right. And the shit's about to hit the fan. That's all I'm saying. So we start off this episode with Overhaul. We actually start off the episode with Mirio and Deku patrolling the streets like they were in the last episode. They're just walking. People are like, oh my god, it's Deku, Mirio. Oh my god, we don't know. This guy from the sports festival. And all of a sudden, Eri comes running out from the alleyway, runs into Deku. She's like, ooh. And then Deku, he's like, oh, you okay? He bends down to try to pick her up. And she's like, no, she's like terrified. He notices that, she's clenching onto him and, that she's scared. And then Overhaul comes out from the alleyway. He's like, Eri, my daughter, why would you run out? Why would you run into these people, these nice heroes? And their whole mission was to patrol, just to look for, Overhaul, look for what he's doing. They're not supposed to actually they want to stay away from they're trying to catch Overhaul, but they don't want to be suspicious. They don't want to seem suspicious or anything of, so they're like, oh, we found him, let's get out and tell Sir Night-Eye. And Mirio's like, all right, we found him, let's get out of here, let's tell Sir Night-Eye. And so he's trying to make it to where like, oh, sorry, we're gonna be on our way. And Overhaul's like, yeah, come on, Overhaul and Mirio are the ones who want to, dip. Mirio's like, oh god, let's get out of here. We just ran into Overhaul. Overhaul's like, come on, Eri, we got to get back to work. You just ran away. And Eri's like, oh no, help me. She's clenching onto Deku. And Deku's like, why are you scared? Deku's doing, this scene was really tense because, Deku's like, yeah, what are you doing? Mirio knows what he's got to do. They ran into Overhaul. They're not supposed to be messing with this man. They're supposed to dip. Whenever you, he's like Minato. If you see him, you head the other way. That's what they're supposed to do. This man Deku's like, nah, bro, what'd you do? What's wrong with her? Why she's got bandages? Why is she so scared? And Overhaul's like, all right, you know what? It just got so tense because I'm like, oh, they about to die. Don't blow the cover, Deku. Don't blow the cover. You're smarter than this. Overhaul's like, all right, you know what? She plays rough. Deku's like, why she have all these bandages on her? Overhaul's like, she plays rough. You got to wrap her up, which is false. And he's like, why is she scared? She won't let go. She won't let go of me. Eri's like, please help me. Please take me with you. And Overhaul's like, you know what? I can't talk about our family issues out in public. Come on behind. Come on in this alleyway. Deku picks up Eri. Eri's holding on to her. And, Deku, Eri, and Mirio follow Overhaul in the alleyway. And this man's talking to them. He's like, I'm really sick and tired of Eri acting up. And as he's doing it, he's taking off his glove. And Eri turns around and notices. She's like, no, you ain't about to kill them. She jumps off and then walks away with him. He's like, oh, you finally decided to, your temper tantrum because this man Overhaul was about to murder Mirio and Deku. So they barely escaped their life. If Eri didn't jump off of them right there, then they would have died. So we skip ahead a little bit. I might be missing out some points. So we skip ahead and we get to where Mirio, Deku meet up with Sir Night-Eye and Bubblegirl. They're like, yeah, we found them. Night-Eye and Bubblegirl were looking out at their hideout. They was like, yeah, they're not doing much, but we know they're doing something. They're just, scoping them out. And Deku and Mirio meet up with Night-Eye again. He's like, they're like, Mirio's like, yeah, we met him. We don't know what to do. Deku's like, he had a girl with her. She was scared. And Night-Eye's like, nah, bro, you can't be doing that. You almost ruined the whole operation right there. You almost ruined the whole operation. So that man, Deku almost ruined the whole operation. Night-Eye scolding him for almost ruining it. He's like, you can't just, save everyone just because you want to. You got to go about this methodically. Deku's learning a little something from Night-Eye. So we probably gonna skip around a bit. So, we got to see the GOAT, Baku Goat again, and Todoroki. They're beat up from their license retakes. So we're probably gonna get into that in a few more episodes, which I'm kind of glad we get to see. Anasa and all of them. Oh my god, I just yawned. Still, we get to see Anasa and all of them again. What is that? Do all that, and then the biggest part of this episode was we get to talk to All Might. Deku's like, why don't you tell me about Night-Eye and why he thinks Mirio. Deku's telling everything that Night-Eye just told him about All Might wanting a successor, All Might and Night-Eye being partners, them not being on the same terms, Night-Eye being a fan. And basically the sum of it was that the reason that they aren't partners anymore is because Night-Eye saw a future where All Might was gonna die. Like 100% was gonna die. And All Might's like, yeah, I've accepted it. I just got to keep doing what I do. I just got to keep saving these people for as long as I live. And Night-Eye was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with that. And they split ways. This video is kind of getting long, so let's go ahead and wrap it up real quick. So basically just to end off this whole review, Deku's like, yeah, I'm not gonna let you die. You gotta be here. You can't die. And then this is a pretty good setup, because in the previous episodes, especially the one where All Might defeated All For One, he's like, I won't die. You're not gonna kill me. I will see Deku through. And this plays a part. He's like, you're gonna see me say I am here when I debut as the #1 hero. And then All Might's like, yeah, I am. So, and apparently he was supposed to die. Well, like 5 years ago is when he got that future sight from Night-Eye. And Night-Eye, 5 years ago, he said you'll die in 6-7 years. Well, they're around that time, so All Might's probably gonna die this year or the next year, or unless he changed fate. So this episode is a turning point. Next episode, we're gonna see Kirishima in action. We're gonna see like a real fight between a hero and a villain. So I'm kind of excited about it. This is where shit's about to start hitting the fan. This is where the whole season's about to turn around. We're about to get intense with it. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. I'm gonna get out of here, get this video up. Without further ado, see you guys later. Deuces.